It is Jason Lauren Clintz here as well, and so is this man.
Our next guest has reached the heights of television, receiving a glowing review from the one and only Margaret Pomeranz.
I haven't seen a TV host so unhinged since David got into my shrooms at Burning Man.
Oh my God, have a great trip!
Exactly.
Please welcome to the show, host of Deal or No Deal, Grant Denyer.
Hello. What a
Morning.
glowing review, Grant.
Wow.
I saw that go to air and I was terrified because I knew the ABC was doing a piece on a commercial TV show, and it's normally never a good outcome when the ABC decides to do that. I thought, I'm up for a roasting here. I watched it and it was so hilarious and amazing. It was incredible.
Oh my
Have
God.
they ever roasted you on Gogglebox?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
You
yeah.
cop it there too.
I've
it's
been
good.
done on Gogglebox too.
Yeah.
Can you remember what they said?
Yeah, she can.
I was making
word
it.
for word.
Yeah, well,
No,
How many sessions of trauma have you tried
Twice
to
I
heal?
got done on Gogglebox.
you got to do it the voice though. She's a friend of the show. You're allowed to do it the voice. Anastasia.
She said
Oh yeah.
she went from a wag to a TV host. Heal.
Anastasia pops up to several of our recordings quite regularly.
Does
Really?
she?
Yeah.
She came in here once too.
Yeah.
She's a lot, isn't she?
Invited
She's good fun.
herself in. We
She
love
ended
her.
up reading the news, didn't
Yeah,
she?
she did a better
Did a
job than you.
Yeah.
Well,
Better
she came in and said, "I'm starting work at 7." We're like, "What do you mean you're starting work?" We said, "Just come on in."
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Anastasia.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, now, Grant Denyer, we'll get to deal or no deal in a minute, but Clint and I were just having an argument off air.
Oh, yeah. Can
Because
you
Clint
believe this?
hosts the Weekend Today show, and I was formerly the weather girl on the Weekend Today show. Now Dan Anstey does that
You and
job.
me, sister.
And you're a weather guy. And I said to him, it's way harder being the weather person because when you host it, you've got an auto cue, you've got people doing your hair and makeup, you've got people bringing you coffee and toast.
You're right.
When
Just
you're doing the
faffing
weather,
around. Yep.
you're out in the elements.
Solo.
Dressing ourselves, brushing our own hair.
One person
Eating
operation.
cupcakes, drinking lattes,
Plugging cables
sampling.
I don't know.
Aligning the
cheese.
satellite dishes.
I'll
And
never-
our
Come
job
on.
was way harder, wasn't
Oh my
it?
God.
You
yeah.
are kidding yourself.
How many
both of
bulls
you.
did you ride or crocodiles did you wrestle
Exactly.
in the studio?
Never seen you in a cheerleader outfit, Clint.
There you
No.
go.
You've seen some of the stuff I've had to
Do you
do
remember
recently?
that?
I can't get the image of you as a football cheerleader out of my
Oh
mind,
my
Grant Denyer.
God. That was like 2005 or 4.
That's right. Look at the damage you've done.
And that's the only thing you know about my career in 25 years. Is the
Was that
fact
your proudest moment?
That's all I remember, really.
I remember one of the cheerleaders. They were also professional, let's say, dancers.
Yep.
And they
Right.
gave me this tip because they had, it was a female's outfit I had to put on, and they said, "Word of warning, I'm going to give you a slice of bread." And I said, "What?
Oh, for the yep.
What's that
What?
for?" And
How do you know?
you
Don't answer that question.
she goes, I said, "What do I do with this?" And she goes, "Just you put it down the front, and it smooths out all the edges.
Yes.
So you end
Yeah.
up looking like you've sort of got a
A slice
Ken
of
doll
bread?
situation."
Yeah.
Yeah, down the front.
Is that
that's-
for women too, or just men?
That's a really good question.
Yeah, it'll
No
work
one
for
wants a
both.
camel toe when
Yeah.
you're cheerleading.
Yeah, not on breakfast television when everyone's having the Nutri-Grain.
So did it work?
Yeah,
Do you still do it?
And did you
Now,
get
I can't-
people comment?
Yeah, I can't look at it like a Roger David catalogue now without looking at all the blokes going, "Yep, he's packing the Wonder Bread."
Do you reckon that's what Shervo did when he ran at the Olympics?
No, he chucked a
No.
baguette down there. Dom.
Yeah,
We
that
won't
was,
forget that.
that was a Kransky.
Yep. Hey, mate, deal or no deal?
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Can you be a little bit more naughty?
Ooh, the dizzying heights of primetime, baby. No, we've already shot them anyway.
Right.
But it's nice to move into a block where there is a lot more families who are sort of settling down for
Yeah,
the evening.
100%.
So it's a good chance for you to fly. But that comes with also pressure. You also got to deliver in this market as well for the network.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's, to be honest, like, you know how you would know this with your listeners, you talk about this stuff every day, but such a high cost of living at the moment where everyone's struggling to sort of put food on
Absolutely.
the table
Yeah.
and keep a roof over their head. Being the bloke that's kind of a human ATM spewing out cash to really great Australians.
Well,
is the
Everyone
best
loves
feeling in the
you.
world.
Well,
Yeah.
we get that feeling as well. Like,
Yeah.
know, you give away $1,000 and you hear someone
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much it
like,
means.
it means to them, and it's just like, this is a cool job that they
Hey,
get to do this.
the game show. I mean, it never went anywhere, but I feel it's back.
Yeah, I do
like,
too.
you
Yeah.
know, it's
TV
you know
always
why?
does
because it's,
cycles, but yes, it's
because it's a fun watch.
Well, do you know
And
what my
people just
kids
want
do?
to have
Is it-
fun.
My kids play Deal or No Deal, the board game at home.
do they?
Yeah, Dad, can we have your phone? They've got the app.
Really?
Yeah.
You
they love
gave,
it.
you
Yeah,
gave
he
us
gave
the
it to 'em.
board game.
Yeah.
I think your face is on it, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
is. It's
is.
bloody all over it.
Is
I'm like,
there-
oh, it's the guy from the cheerleading outfit.
It's the cheerleader guy.
Is that Brady's got down his
Is
front?
there like a a gang of game show hosts, and are you all friends?
Oh, like an alumni.
That's a really good
Was
question.
it hard for Todd Woodbridge from the tipping point to sneak in? Because
Is he one of us?
He's a tennis
Is it a
player.
closed
And
club?
I love the tipping point as well. But is it a club? Is it a gang?
Yeah, look, the only reason I go to the Logies at the end of the day is to just punch Tom Gleeson in the face.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, because it's war, and people. It's so
You're
funny because,
frenemies.
well, let's be honest. I'd have to put Larry Emder on my shoulders to punch him in the face, but everyone thinks that we all hate one another. Like we meet up at some sort of back alley and just sort of have it out with one another at some point.
Anchorman
style.
Yeah.
But I got to be honest. When I broke my back in a monster truck crash, and Larry Emder sat in my bedside for weeks, and just kind of
Are you guys great mates?
yeah.
Were you playing the deal and did no deal game? Board game.
Hey, can I ask?
He would sing to me.
Can I ask a serious question? Just on that, when you broke your back, and I know you went through a real shit time in life.
Yep.
And I think it was a podcast or an article I was reading, and I was telling the guys the other day, is it true you were filming a show at the time when you decided it's all just too much, I need to go overseas for help?
Yeah.
And you went to the airport, just chucked your phone in the bin,
Yeah.
and got on a plane.
Yeah.
And at that exact moment, there's a studio audience in a studio waiting for you to rock up and film. Like they were all ready to go.
Yeah. It's a bit hazy, to be honest. That memory, the chucking the phone in the bin at the airport definitely did happen.
What show were you supposed to be filming?
I think it might have been. That's what it was. It was called. It was a quiz show. I can't even remember it, to be honest.
For me,
I was
when
in such a haze when
I
made
read
it.
that, I was like, this entertainment industry, so much work goes into productions and stuff like that, and you don't take that lightly, and you're very proud of the work you do. But it stood out to me how much of a bad spot or place you must have been for you to go,
I need out.
I need out. I've got to stop right now. And
You know
take
what it
care of
was,
myself."
and if you Google a picture of me, in my last days of Sunrise, it's not a pretty looking picture.
Yeah, right.
And the one thing that it broke my heart for a long time, but I'm okay with it now, is that not one single person ever said, "Are you okay?"
Jeez.
Really?
Not one. 'Cause
They were just like,
did
are you right to film?
But
Let's go.
Did everyone know how much you're struggling, or were you pretty
No.
good? Because I've had friends in similar situations, and they're pretty good at hiding.
Yeah, I looked unwell. I was
Right.
I was absolutely proper burnt out. But I think no one wanted to ask the question because the machine was still going.
The show
right?
must
I
go
get
on.
the answer.
Yeah.
And if they ask the uncomfortable question, then that means they have to respond to an uncomfortable answer. So no one asked, and it was extremely lonely because I was struggling, and I was a workaholic, and my life was television.
Do you think it's changed since then? Like I would proudly say with this team,
We check in on each other, and we know there's an awareness.
When one of us is off, the other two are always like, mate, go, take the time. Never feel bad. Or like, you guys are pretty good at flagging it with me and calling me if I seem off or down and vice versa.
That's a great environment. Is it like that from a management level? I don't know. It's great that you're spotting each other like that. But I think, and this
We've
is
gotta
part
get
of the...
better.
We really do. And I felt like whilst the money was coming in for the network, no one wanted it to stop. And it was only me that was like, if I don't do something, I'm going to die.
Wow.
And I just, and I broke every rule in my own personal rule book of, I blew up the relationship. I just burned the bridge, and just for my own safety, my own health, and also the
good for you.
future
A
of
lot
my
of people
daughter.
won't do that.
I had to do it. Yeah.
What was the moment where you went, oh, that's it? I actually need to put myself first, because a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, it was. So I was struggling in the recovery of the broken back, and I had an addiction to the pain medication, and it's something that no one warns you about. Like you go to hospital, you get an injury, they'll treat it, they'll send you out with a bunch of prescriptions, and no one will sit you down and go, hey, this could be the road to hell. These things may happen. And I'm still so ashamed and embarrassed about the things that I said and did to my wife in that period of pain addiction. It was humiliating and destructive. And I remember there's one picture I always try and remember, because you got to monitor your own behaviour, right?
Yep.
And we all know, am I drinking a little bit too much, a little bit too often? Is my behaviour slipping a little bit? And there's one thing that I always try and learn and remember to catch myself, and it's an image of, in the addiction, for some reason at night I wanted scotch. I was living in an apartment in the CBD. I left in the middle of the night, just in my undies, walking around, no clothes on, just undies for scotch, in a delirium. And then I got lost. And then my wife's looking for me for 3 hours. Like, just where the hell is he? Where's he gone? And I could barely walk, right? Like freshly broken back. And I got lost in the building, and she found me 3 hours later in the fire escape, asleep on the ground, just curled up in the corner, just stuck and lost, next to someone else's poo. Like, it was just someone had taken a dump in the fire escape, and here I am asleep on the ground in my undies, lost.
That's the moment.
And I just try and remember. I try and remember that if I ever think
Cool.
I'm slipping or could
For what it's
I be
worth,
better,
mate,
or
there's not many people that would have turned things around like you have. So I hope you take a moment and be proud of yourself of how far you've come to.
And
you, mate.
putting
I appreciate
yourself
that.
first, like that moment of going, I'm not doing this
Yeah.
anymore, must have been so hard, but so powerful for your family as well to go, he's recognised it and he's
100%.
he's going to deal with it.
yeah, I'd lost grip on reality, and
And
yeah,
you're not
I was-
yourself when you're in that state. I've had friends in very similar situations, and I've looked at them and gone, that is not the friend I know and love. And I really sincerely hope they're able to turn a corner. And you can offer someone so much help, but quite often you do really have to look within and go, I'm the only one that can fix this right now.
Yeah, no one else is going to help me. If it was meant to be, it was up to me. And
Good on
I
you.
was, I wouldn't be here. I absolutely would not be here if I didn't do something about that. So, yeah.
Well, look, I'm sorry to
That's
bring it up, but
powerful,
I
so
think
powerful.
conversations like this massively
100%.
help for people who are in a similar situation. You know,
And,
but
and
good on you, mate.
Your life now is great. You're living on you're living on a farm. You've bought a farm. You've rolled in here in a turtleneck and a leather jacket. You don't
see,
look
he's
like
a guy who
farmer.
can do a turtleneck.
Oh, Grant, Clint put on a turtleneck the other day, and I was waiting for the details of the new iPhone. I was like, "What is going on?"
But you still look like
look
a city
great, mate.
guy, and you're
Yeah.
now a farmer.
Yeah, I know. We got some cows. We got beautiful Scottish Highland cows, and we
Right.
sort of re-raised them there. And yeah,
And we love you on the telly, mate.
Just quickly,
Yep.
I know Jace is looking at the clock. I don't care. This is a big question. Is Shezzy still going to which school?
yeah.
She went to. So Grant's.
We've done 12 minutes.
We are going to need
I'll
another
give you a hot
segment.
tip.
Don't you dare
I
stop.
will give you a hot
Shezzy
tip. I am
went
not
to
blowing
which-
this show out to talk which school.
She's got a broom. She's fully legit.
She's a
the
full
real deal.
witch. She went to a college in the UK to become a witch.
So what do
Yeah.
they do at which school?
Mediumship. They teach you how to talk to the dead.
I love this stuff. Can we get
Maybe
Shezzy in?
Oh, mate, that's a special podcast.
Can we get
That's
Shezzy in?
not a live thing.
I've
Hey,
got many questions about the farm and
many
which school, but
questions.
Jace is being the fun
guys, we
police.
must stop. Grant's about to hit the telly.
I love
7
you guys.
p.m. weeknights on 10.
Thank you, Grant.
Deal or no deal, we love you, mate.
We
You're welcome
love you.
anytime. It's
Thanks
good to
for
see you.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
Follow them on the socials.